All right. Good morning, A-Town. This is Andrew Smith from A-Town Today, and this is the first episode of the Lambs Lane Report. And today we're going to talk about what the 50s was like here at Albemarle. So basically, first of all, Albemarle opened its doors 70 years ago in 1953, September 1953, with about 812 students. And, at first, obviously, if you don't know history, it was a whites-only school during segregation period. And so that was kind of how it was, and it wasn't until 1963 that it changed to an integrated school. So yes, the rumors are true that the school was actually shaped like an A. There should be a picture of it up on the screen that I found. It's an aerial image of Albemarle in 1957. And so yeah, the rumors are actually true. And along with that, throughout the 50s, Albemarle only had a few sports teams. They didn't have fancy sports like lacrosse or field hockey or all of those stupid sports. They just had the classic good old football and track for like the first couple of years. Right, some clubs that they included here at Albemarle were the Tri-High Y and the High Y clubs, which was basically a social club for middle school and high schoolers, and that was pretty much all it did, but it was a pretty big thing back then, and it's still around actually today. Some other things that, some other clubs that you may not have known that we had here at Albemarle in the past were the Bible Club, for example, and the Future Homemakers of America. Obviously these are not around anymore, but that used to be a thing, right? And actually, if you look at the pictures, the Future Homemakers is one of the biggest clubs in the school, and you see like hundreds of girls there. But now, that's, feminism. Feminism happened, and that isn't around anymore. Another thing is people don't really know how Albemarle started. It actually started because Scottsville High School was getting overcrowded, and then they were like, let's build a new high school. So they built Albemarle High School. And some people were not happy about that. Other people were, but it was a pretty big change in Albemarle County. And it's actually one of the oldest high schools now, since Scottsville isn't around anymore. But hopefully that's what the school board does soon in the future, since Albemarle here is getting overcrowded, and maybe there will be a new high school in the future. But anyway, that's basically the gist of the 50s, simplified. I can't get really in depth because there's a lot that happens, but yeah, that's the first 10 years of our 70-year history. So next episode will be about the 60s and 70s, so we'll see you next time.